Hi everyone, it's Ronita Baird, PEI's medium, and welcome to Angel Talk Thursday. It is so great to be back here with everyone tonight to go over the use of Angel Oracle cards. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. My name is Ronita Baird, PEI's medium. Welcome to this site. Please feel free to share this broadcast with your friends on your Facebook page as well so that they will know that I exist. Because part of the reason why I'm doing this is to connect with more people across Prince Edward Island and the Maritimes and elsewhere in Canada. And the more people that share, the more people that will actually know that I'm here and available to them. So anyway, so I am a professional psychic medium. And what that means essentially is that I help people, and I help people on a multitude of ways. I connect with people's deceased loved ones. I connect with angels to bring healing and to bring peace to individuals and to help guide people as to what their next step in life is. I am also a theta healing practitioner, and I work with a lot of people that need help in various aspects of their belief systems in their life. I'm also a Reiki practitioner, and I do a host of things. But anyway, if you're interested in finding out more about me, you can go to my website, RonitaBairdPEI.com, and find out more about what it is that I do. But of course, I also offer private sessions on a weekly basis at my home office, and I'm located just outside of Montague, the beautiful, in Prince Edward Island, if you're interested. So anyway, so welcome tonight. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about angels and angel cards. So when I say angels, and welcome to those of you that have joined me. Hello, Pauline, Kara, Anthony, Glenna, welcome. So those of you that have joined me and those of you that are watching on a repeat broadcast, welcome. So I'm here tonight to talk about angel oracle cards. So when I say angel, I specifically mean a divine presence. Divine means that they have never lived in human form before, and they have only lived in the non-physical realm of life. Angels are here to guide us. Every single person has guardian angels, and everybody has, on average, 4 guardian angels that work with them. These angels are born specifically to you and only you. So your guardian angels work with you, mine with me, and so on in the world. The number of angels that you have depends on how many you asked or wanted for in order to get you through this lifetime. It is you that choose the number of angels that are born to you when you come into this realm of life. So when you come into this realm of life, these beautiful guides as angels connect with us in our thoughts primarily. So when you're sleeping at night, the angels will connect with you in your dreams, but they'll also connect with you in your thoughts by placing positive thoughts and ideas in your own mind, so that when you wake up in the morning, bright and early and refreshed, you have these great thoughts in your mind, and oftentimes these are angelically placed so that they can help you to get on with life and to feel more peaceful and joyful on a daily basis. As we go through our day, don't you find that we tend to kind of get in our own face a little bit too much and get in our own way? And these angels are here to help guide you as best you can. So most people don't see, hear, and feel angels like I do. So how do you connect with your angels? How do you get a message from them instead of coming and sitting with me for a private session? Well, you can use angel oracle cards. And this is my most recent purchase. So angel oracle cards can be easily purchased as a deck or as an app through iTunes or Google Play, easily downloadable. And either or, whichever you choose to use, they both work the same way because they're based on the law of attraction. What that means is that every time you use a deck of cards or you pull a card for yourself, you pull to you what energy you are emitting into the world. So you will always receive the message that is best suited to you. So recognize that. So anyway, so getting on with the Angel Oracle cards. So there are many different decks out there. And the decks that I primarily work with are by Doreen Virtue. So they are published by Hay House Authors, Hay House Publishing. Where is this? The Hay House design. I don't see it on there, but you can see that, you can see the back of it there. And this is the front right here. Now the decks that I work with the most, everyone, are the 44 card deck. And as you can see right there, the 44. The reason why I choose the 44 card deck is because I love the energy of the 44 card deck. When you have multiples of 4, that means that there are extra angels or extra angel energy infused into the deck. And that's what I love about these 44 card decks. I have several of them. They all have a little bit different energy. So for example, this one, the Angels of Abundance. Well, abundance, angels that help with abundance is angels that help you to succeed with your dreams and your ambitions and your hopes. Not just about finance, but abundance is about bringing into your life the things that you really want the most. Another one of the decks that I use quite frequently is the Archangel Gabriel Oracle card deck. So Archangel Gabriel is one of the 15 archangels that I work with. And Archangel Gabriel angel card deck is a lot about helping people to succeed in communicating with themselves and the world around them as to what it is that they need. So this particular deck has a little bit of a different energy than this one. So this one would be somebody receiving a message about themselves or their life or the people in, or how to communicate clearer in your path and your journey. Whereas this particular deck would be about how to draw abundance into your life and how to get those dreams and get back on track with your dreams and goals that you set for yourself. Another Oracle card deck with 44 cards is the Saints and Angels. I love this one because it's super gentle in energy and it just has the most gentlest messages. And it's a great, and if you tend to come from a Christian faith or background, you might be drawn to the Saints and Angels as well. Another one that I absolutely adore working with is this one here, the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. I just find this one is so magical and I love the colors. I love the messages that come with this one. This one, again, is all about manifestation and making your dreams and wishes come true in the world. So I have about 20 decks. And the ones that I choose to use on a daily basis, it just depends on my mood and it depends on what I'm looking for and the answers that I'm looking for. So you can use an angel card deck yourself without any training whatsoever. And it's very, very simple. I'm going to show you. So all you simply have to do is go to Indigo or go online or go to your iTunes or Google Play, download or purchase the one that you feel a connection to. Maybe you like the color. Maybe you like the words. Maybe you like the pictures that you see on the back. Maybe a friend of yours has one and you like that one, so you get that one. I recommend choosing one and only one and sticking with that one until you really get to know it and feel it. And after a while, when you pull a card, it'll eventually just be second nature that the message and the knowledge that you gain from that card is just there instantly with yourself. So when you get your card deck for the first time, you'll open your box and you'll find your 44 cards. Now the fun thing is to actually count them individually and see if you actually do have 44, because every now and then there might be an extra card in your deck. And if there is 2 of the same card, that's an extra special message for you. And that's something to pay attention to and take note of. That can be fun to find as well. As well, in the box, you will find a guidebook. Now, The guidebook, there's nothing wrong with reading through your guidebook. There's nothing wrong with pulling a card and then reading it from the book. And I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing when you get your card deck is you take your cards, and the first thing I like to do when I get a new deck is I like to turn it up so that this is the back, there, the back, and these are the front of the cards, okay? I like to turn the cards face up and look at each one, and I like to go through and say, thank you, thank you. And what I'm doing is I'm sending blessings of thanks into each card, but I'm also putting my energy into the deck and every card. So I go through just like that, and I might take my time. I might stop and look at the pictures. I might read some of the messages and just kind of familiarize myself. But essentially, the reason why you do that is so that you're infusing your energy into the cards. After I do that, then I clear my deck. And what I do is I take my deck in, doesn't matter which hand, and I take my fist and I tap it 3 times and I say, the light and love of God, either out loud or in my head, and then I flip the card deck over and do it with my opposite, the light and love of God. Then what I do is I take my card deck and I hold it just like this, just above my heart, and I ask that this deck be filled with God's light. And then I envision a beam of white light infusing every card with that white light energy. Then I open my card deck and fan it over my heart, and I ask that it be filled with God's love. And I see, and the energy of love coming down through the top of my head, out through my heart, and into every card that's here. Then what I do is then I shuffle. So it doesn't matter how you shuffle. I like to shuffle like this. Some people shuffle like this. My fingers are a little short, so that's why I do it like this. I just find it more comfortable. But I just shuffle. Whoop. Well, with me, I shuffle until a card pops out and they're just pulled out, because that's the angel. Sometimes that happens with me. Well, that happens very frequently with me, and maybe you'll find it happens frequently with you. But an angel will just kind of reach behind you and go, that one, that's the message for you. So anyway, so, okay. So the card that I pulled for myself is, and I'll hold it up for you here. It's kind of hard to maneuver around this because I'm mirrored in my images. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. So I take a minute, I look at the card, and I look at the picture. And I see the Archangel Michael presented with a shield and sword. Obstacles and blocks. So obstacles and blocks, for those of you that have been following me on Facebook, you must realize now that I have plenty of obstacles and blocks in my life right now. And the number one is the fact that, and I don't know if I can do this or not, I have a broken foot. And it's my right. So I'm unable to put any weight on it. I am unable to drive. And I am really limited in my mobility. And I can't use crutches because when I fell, I hurt my shoulder. See, I'm all taped up here today just to kind of stabilize that shoulder, because I just kind of went over, broke the foot, smashed up the arm, the upper arm, and the shoulder. So I can't do crutches. So I'm reliant on a lot of things right now. So I've spend a lot of time self-healing and meditating and connecting with my angels. So for me to pull over this card, obstacles and blocks are lifted, that's awesome. So it says, all your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks that lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So some card decks have long messages like this. Others just have one word. But that's where this comes in, especially when you're just learning how to use your Angel Oracle card deck. So the cards all are listed inside your book in alphabetical order. So O for obstacles. So I look it up here. Oh, look at that. The angels have me open right to it. And then there's like a page or two in your little book about. So there's the, whoops, there's the card. Yep. And there's some of the stuff that's written about it. And then it's over under that page as well. So I read through the book. So as soon as you get your card, then you open your book and read through. Congratulations, it says. All your personal growth work has disentangled you from the snares of fear-based blocks. All systems are go and you are on your way. The key now is for you to stay centered in positive energy. Any doubts or worries must be immediately faced and dealt with, such as giving them to God for healing. Do not allow your mind to wander to worst-case scenarios. And let me tell you, when you have a broken foot and you can't do a whole lot and you have to rely on other people, worst-case scenarios love to come popping into your mind. So it takes a lot of work to kind of sift those aside and heal them, lest you manifest those fears into reality, because our thoughts are real energy and you will manifest your own deepest and darkest fears with your own thoughts if you give yourself permission to. I don't. And I work really hard at that, and so can you. So remember that God gave you the spiritual power of creation, so use it to craft your masterpiece that will leave a helpful and inspiring legacy. Now, when it comes to you choosing your card deck, just remember, go with the one that you feel the most attraction to, because the law of attraction will guide you, and your guardian angels will guide you to the deck that will best suit you. Then what I suggest is every morning, and I usually pull a card for myself every morning as I'm having my cup of coffee. So whether I have it on my app, because I have a couple of card decks on my app as apps on my phone, or you actually have a card deck, and you know, either or, it depends. They both do the same thing and they both have the same types of messages. You choose what it is that you want and then start working with it every single day. And after a while, working with the same card deck, if you're flipping and flopping from 3 or 4 different decks, you're not going to give yourself that chance to really learn and connect with one. It's kind of like having 3 or 4 books on the go at the same time. You'll get yourself mixed up. Stick with the one until you really have a good sense of how to work with it, and then you will find that after a while you'll be able to pull a card for a friend. And there's nothing more peaceful and joyful when you have a friend coming in and for a cup of tea or coffee, and you've got your card deck there, and you just say, would you like me to pull a card for you today? They're full of positive, uplifting messages, and everybody can use a positive, uplifting message every single day. So now, if you have any questions about Angel Oracle cards, if you would like me to ask the angels what card deck would best suit you, I would be glad to do that. If you would like a message or you have a question, anything at all, now's the time, because this is where we get interactive with each other. So the first thing I'm going to do is for everybody that's watching, whether it's live or in the after, the repeats, I'm going to pull a card for every single one of you from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle card deck to help you on your path for this coming week. So I will say a prayer of intention that get the best message for you, and there it is right there. It's just like popping right out. Okay, oh, love it. Morning affirmations. The message is say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. So morning affirmation simply means saying positive statements in the morning. Start your day off on a positive note. Start your day off with gratitude. Start your day off with love for self and everything that you have in your life now. And the prayer that I say in the morning, just so that you know what I say and you can say it too, is Thank you, God and angels, for the daily increasing abundance which flows into mine and my family's lives daily. And that's what I say. And then I let go and I allow the angels to do their thing. And it's amazing all of the different things that will happen as a result of your change and shift in mindset. Okay, so I'm starting to look now at some comments here. And just so everybody knows, I can only see a short segment of the comments at once. And once the comment gets knocked off my screen by someone else's new comment popping on, I can't go back and find those. So just so that you're aware, not everyone gets a message. Okay. Teresa Rankin, hello, nice to be here. Do you have a message for me? If so, thank you, Teresa. Oh, sorry, yes it is. It is Teresa. Okay, Teresa, I'm going to pull a card for you from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, and I'm going to say a prayer that you get the best message for you. Ah, right here, Teresa. Okay, let's see what the angels want you to know. Oh, okay. You have got the Wait card. Now, Teresa, the Wait card usually pops up when we are learning patience. I know sometimes we set out in life to do things and we want to accomplish so much, and the thing is, divine timing just kind of takes over all of that. So we can push against divine timing as much as we possibly can, but it will drain you energetically. So if you've been feeling tired, if you've been feeling overwhelmed, if you've been feeling like life is just weighing you down, you're not to be doing as much right now. You've got the Wait card. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. And what this means is that the angels have your highest and best good at heart. They know what's going to bring you the most joy in the end, and just the timing's not right now. It's like me and my broken foot. I had all of these plans for the month of July to travel, to do lots of fun things, but to travel and meet with clients and to go over to New Brunswick and give a lecture on talking to the dead and so on and so forth. But guess what? The angels were like, nope, this is rest period for you, Ronita. You're out for the count for the month of July and August. So anyway, and you want to fight against that a lot of times, but this is what the angels are saying to you, Teresa. It's the wait time. So patience is something that we all need to learn more of, and most of all, patience with ourselves and with life. Things are happening for your highest and best, and know that the angels are with you, and I'll keep you in my prayers, okay? All right, I'll leave you with that. Okay, let's see. Oh, Amanda Marie Pino, glad to see you back, Ronita. Hope you're making the best of some downtime. Yes, I definitely am, and I definitely have lots of that. Which probably means that my September and October and November are going to be exceptionally busy, but that's okay. It's all in good timing. I've got a full card for you, Amanda, if you'd like that. So I'm going to say a prayer of intent. And again, I love this card deck. This is just all about manifestation and bringing the joy and the fun things and our hopes and our dreams into this world. And let's see what the angels want to say to you. Okay, great. Father healing. So you've got the Father healing card. And your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Now, what I get with this card, Amanda, is that you are very much mother-father in your household. But more so than that, as a father, we, as father figures, because all females and all, I'm sorry, not all females, all mothers can take on the mother-father role in a family because we have to. And oftentimes, because we do that, we push ourselves, and then we kind of forget about that feminine side, that need for self-healing and soothing self. Because as we step into that father role, we go, 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 do, provide, make sure this is done, make sure that is done. And it's different than actually being male or female. It's an energy feeling. So what this means is that it's time to take a step back and do some healing for self. In other words, bring the mother energy in to balance life so that you're bringing that soothing to self as well as to others. And the angels are also saying that you bring so much joy and you lift joy into other people's lives and you uplift other people. And the angels are saying that your smile is so genuine in nature and that you're so true in heart. And they thank you very much for bringing that joy and that energy into your day-to-day life. So I'll leave you with that. Let's see. Let's see. Mary McKierney Morrison, does my mom have something to tell me? Okay, most often when I connect with the deceased, especially if I'm doing it in this manner, I'm asking for their first name. But Mary, I'm going to ask the Archangel Michael to bring forward your mom's energy field so that I can truly connect with her and give you a message. Okay. So the first thing that I'm hearing is to give you a message of hope and also to help to lift your spirits and to lift your energy. I'm feeling a lot of feelings of your joy meter is really depleted when I connect with you as well. And I hear your mother saying that. And she's working really hard to bring your joy meter up and fill it and overflow it, she says. She's also talking about the summertime as being a really great time for you to really start to fill your joy meter and get out there in that sunshine and connect with nature, because it'll be really, really healing for you as well. She says she sends you her hellos from heaven by butterflies. So I'm seeing those winged messengers, and that's a really big, a very, very common way of spirit saying hello from heaven, because when spirit people do not have a physical body and they do not have vocal cords and they do not have hands to wave, how do they connect with you? How do they say hello? Well, they do so through the elements of nature, and we call them the winged messengers. So that's your butterflies, dragonflies, eagles, hummingbirds, and so on. But your mother is showing me an image of dragonflies and butterflies around you, and that's her way of saying hello. She says she's so much at peace and she has so much joy in her life, and she tells me that she feels her life was very fulfilled in so many ways, and that one of the biggest joys in her life was being a mom. And being a mom to so many is what she's making me aware of as well. She still prefers to see clothes hung out on the clothesline, she says, to tell you. I don't know what that means exactly. And she says something about homemade cookies are better than the bought ones. Okay, I don't know. That's just what she's saying to tell you as well. And she's talking about some changes coming up in your life, and she says that you have to plan for this. She said you have to strategize in order to make those plans really go smoothly and easily for you, because you can't wait until the last minute to do things. You have to start strategizing and make those changes go smoothly for yourself. So she's sending you off with so much love and so much joy, and she says she's always around you. So I'll leave you with that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Glenna Richards, I would like to know what deck to buy. Oh, yes. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so Glenna, I'm being told to say the Saints and Angels Oracle card deck for you. I really, really love this deck. I use it quite often, and the angels are saying that you really gravitate to this one as well. Okay? Anthony Camo, what deck would suit me? Anthony, the first one that the angels are showing me is the Archangel Michael deck. Archangel Michael says he's around you a lot, and you would really love and enjoy getting some messages from him on a daily basis. So you can either download it as an app through iTunes or Google Play, or you can actually buy the card deck itself. But the Archangel Michael deck is the one that would best suited for you. Kara Grant Cat. Okay, Kara, I'm going to pull a card from you, and I'm going to use the Saints and Angels Oracle card deck for you. So this one here, and this is the one that the angels recommended for Glenna to use. Okay. All right. So let's see here. So again, and you can see like beautiful, beautiful, like one-word messages and lots of beautiful color with this card deck as well. So Kara, let's see what the angels want to say to you. And I really hope you're enjoying your summer. Anyway, and I hope the weather is not too muggy up there in Summerside. Hope to connect with you soon too, Kara. Woo, Kara, I love this for you. You're a leader, Saint Joan of Arc. So most of us are familiar with the history behind Saint Joan of Arc because she was a poor peasant girl that actually helped France in a lot of ways. Without looking, I'm going by memory, so I may have this a little bit incorrect. But the point is that she came from nothing and she became a great leader. And the angels want you to know that you are a leader. You are a leader in healing, because you lead with your heart and because your truth speaks through your heart. And that's very, very important. And we need more of you in this world, more than we need any of the other type of leaders. We don't need the crash, the harsh. We need more kind and sensitive souls that speak through their heart and help others. And in that, you are a leader. Okay? And I will leave you with that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Leslie Perrin McCollum. Oh, definitely, definitely. I will choose a card for you as well. Okay. Oh, here we are. Oh, okay. Okay. So, Leslie, the card that's come up for you is the commitment card with your guardian angels. So, when this card comes forward, this card is asking you to commit to doing something for yourself. Your guardian angels are surrounding you in their love right now. And I'm being guided to look at that picture as the guardian angels has wrapped their wings around two people. And I'm also being guided to go to the book on this. So again, folks, when you're learning to use these oracle cards, you can more than pick this book up and don't be afraid of it. Because what you will find is that there will be certain wording and words in the book that jump out at you and really have a lot of meaning. So let me see what this has to say for you, Leslie, on the commitment. Okay, and anytime we know commitment, it means that we are flipping back and forth between a decision in our life. And when the commitment card comes forward, it comes forward to tell us, okay, you choose one way, and then the guardian angels will jump on board and really help you make it happen quickly and easily. But when we're kind of sitting on the fence and we don't quite know which way to go, that's when the commitment card comes up. So this is very important for you to hear as well, and you can rewind this after this broadcast has stopped. It takes about 5 minutes, but you will have it and you'll be able to listen to it again and again. So, and this will help anybody else, the angels are saying, that is experiencing some, you're not quite sure about your making a decision. If you're kind of flipping and flopping between making a decision, listen to this message because it will help you as well. Although you may have experienced difficulties or fear, this card is a message from your guardian angel. Stay committed. Honor your promises to your loved ones and keep your word to yourself and others. If you're feeling conflicted about having enough time for your responsibilities, then call upon the angels to help. You appear to be worried about a decision that you're grappling with. This card reminds you to follow through on your dreams, goals, and intentions. Stay committed to your priorities and give them the daily attention they deserve. Remember that you're ultimately in charge of your schedule. You have the right to say no to requests that pull you away from your commitments. Your angels can help you when you feel overwhelmed or overcommitted. To receive heaven's aid in this matter, give the entire situation to God. Be honest with yourself and your angels about your feelings, including any guilt or sense of obligation, because these emotions can drain your energy, making it even more difficult to fulfill your obligations or make a decision. You are loved and you are honored by heaven, which has your best interests at heart. In addition to caring about the welfare of your loved ones, your guardian angels enfold you with their loving wings and help you enjoy yourself as you accomplish everything on your list. So I'm also being guided to say to you, you need to take it easy on yourself. Ask your guardian angels to help guide you to the best decision for your highest and best good. And start your morning affirmations with a positive prayer. And something as simple as, I love, I am loved, I am loved. Those 3 sentences powerfully impact the heart in a lot of ways. And then when you start to love yourself, then it starts to seep out through you into your life, your family and friends in such a way that it puts you on a stronger state of well-being. Just trust me on that. I love, I am loved, I am loved. And I'll leave you with that. Okay, let's see. Jennifer Brown would love a message from my angels. Of course, Jennifer. So let's see what the angels have to say to you tonight. Let me see here. Aha! This one wants to dance around. Oh, music for manifesting is the card that came forward for you. Okay, there it is right there. Now, and this popped forward for you too, Jennifer, the moon. So we are one night away from the full moon, and it's a powerful one. It's what we call a blood moon. And anyway, don't ask me what that means. All I know is that if any of you have been experiencing a lot of your issues and your emotions coming to the surface, that's just the energy of this moon coming forward and allowing you to release any thoughts, behaviors, attitudes that don't serve you. So all that nasty stuff that we store within ourselves and bury deep down, that's coming to the surface right now. So let it go. Don't try to hang on to this stuff. And this is the perfect time. If you try to resist, you'll not feel very good, and you won't sleep, and you'll be irritable, grouchy, etc. You have to let this stuff go because it's not serving you in your life, and that's what this type of energy comes around for. So if you're a little bit on the moon sensitive side, get rid of that stuff. So, and Jennifer, that's part of you too. You have to let go of things that don't serve you in order to manifest. And in order to shift and change your energy, the angels are telling you that you need to turn on music. So to manifest rapidly, and that means to make your dreams and wishes come true and to achieve your goals that you've set for yourself, think of your desire as you chant, hum, sing, or play music. So when I want to shift my vibration, when I want to feel better, when I want to feel stronger, when I want to clear my head, whatever it is, I will turn on music. And when I do that, I also ask the Archangel Sandalphon to work with that music in such a way to either make me feel better, to heal my foot, to make my wishes and dreams come true. Because until you ask the angels to come into your life to help you, they can't interfere. So the angels are asking you to turn on some music, shift your vibration, and then call on them to help you to gravitate and get to whatever goal that you've set up for yourself. Okay, I will leave you with that. All right, Christine Clements, hello there. All right, so Christine, I am being guided to use a different angel card deck for you. I'm being guided to use the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. So, what are you looking for in life? And what is it that you hope to achieve? Because the angels are saying, whatever it is, you need to be clear, loud and clear. You know, like if you want someone to speak to you and tell you, you know, if you want if someone is saying to you, well, I need you to help me do this, this, and this, you want them to be clear in the this, and this, right? That's what the angels are saying that you need to do. Speak to them loudly and clearly. Tell them exactly what you want and exactly what you need. And then let them do their thing. Okay, so the card that's coming forward for you is the Clean Energy Food. So what this means is that you've been consuming foods that aren't good for your energy. So not that that means that you know, you're not a good eater, because of course I don't know you and I don't know what it is that you're eating and what you aren't eating. But what this card is stating is that you need to watch the food and the liquids that you're consuming and putting in your body, so much so that it will lift your vibration and lift your energy. And when that happens, then you'll find that things will start to shift and change. When I don't eat well, I'm not a good medium or psychic. I have to ensure that I'm only putting high quality foods and beverages in my body, because this body that we have is a vehicle of communication with the angels. It shifts our vibration. It makes us feel healthier. Because you know yourself, when you don't eat right, you don't feel good. And then when you don't feel good, things in life just don't seem to be, they seem to be, right? But if we start exercising, if we start putting the right foods into our mouths, we actually start to feel better and our life begins to shift and change, because it's all about the energy. So when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So I'm asking the angels to really help you with this and to bring those golden opportunities and beneficial relationships to you immediately. And I'll leave you with that. Okay, let's see here. Right. Angela McCall. Okay, Angela. All right, I will pull a card for you as well. So again, I'm using the Angels of Abundance Oracle card deck for you. Oh, there we are. Oh, declutter card. So I'll hold it up here so you can see it for just a second. All right. So what I'm getting, declutter means to clear out stuff that we don't use anymore, right? Well, declutter message with you is actually in regards to your thoughts. And sometimes that can be a result of a closet that needs cleaning out. I'm a big declutterer. I declutter 3 to 4 times a year, and I do it because I know how clutter affects me energetically. So before I go and purchase new clothing, I will declutter my closet and my drawers. And I will either donate, sell, or give away. So in other words, I don't keep putting things in and in and in. I always make sure that there's a nice balance there. So the message here is you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And the big thing that I'm getting here for you, Angela, is the declutter your thoughts. So stop for a minute and think about, okay, what do you really, what thoughts do you really want up around here in your head? Do you want cluttery thoughts, or do you want high vibrational, joyful, and peaceful thoughts? You decide. So one of the big types of thoughts that kind of get stuck when we declutter is other people's thoughts, other people's opinions, other people's suggestions. And oftentimes that stuff gets stuck up here in our thoughts, and it serves no purpose in your life, because guess what? They're not living your life. You're living your life. And the only thoughts that really should be up here in your mind are yours, only the ones that are high vibrational and full of love, that of your guardian angels. So starting right now, ask the angels to pull away any thoughts that are not serving you in your highest and best good, and to replace it with only positive, loving, and high vibrational thoughts. And then the angels are saying you need to create a healthy boundary between yourself and others, so that only high vibrational people and their words and thoughts and actions can come into your space. Okay? So I'll leave you with that. All right, let's see here. Okay. Okay, Nancy Ellsworth, I need to hear from my son, please. Okay, so if you would like a message from a loved one that's on the other side, I am more than happy to do that for anybody. I would like to know what their first name is, please and thank you. It just makes for a much stronger connection, especially when I'm doing this through a Facebook Live. So Nancy, I am going to ask Archangel Michael to see if he can connect us with your son for a message from your son, okay? Okay. So what I'm getting is I'm guided to say to you that he is sending you so much peace and love and joy in this moment. In fact, so much so that he sent this big, huge heart to you. And then I'm also having a symbol of the double heart symbol. And the double heart symbol is often in recognition of a wedding anniversary in the family. So, yes, and 9 times out of 10 we're talking about a wedding anniversary. And sometimes it's actually an anniversary of someone's passing. He's giving me the double heart symbol to send to you. Okay? He loves you with all of his heart, and his heart is so pure and full of bliss and joy in this moment. He's so much at peace, and I want Mom to know that I am with her through thick and thin. That means he's with you every day. He's showing me to watch out, telling me to tell you to watch out for the dragonflies, because that is his symbol of love and hope. And he also says to tell you that he tries to uplift you as much as he possibly can by connecting with music. So what that means is that another way that he is beyond the winged messengers, another way that he is saying his hello to you, but not just a hello, to uplift your spirit and your mood, is by music. So here's one of the ways that spirit will actually say that, say hello to us, okay? So here's an example. So when my father first passed away, I would traditionally go for my groceries on a Saturday evening. And 3 Saturday nights in a row, when I jumped in that car and I turned that key, the same song was playing, Daddy's girl. And I knew in my heart that that music was being brought to me from my father. That was his way of saying hello. So your son is saying that he does the same thing for you. So what particular song uplifts you and makes you feel good? And then you would hear it you would hear it repeated, or it might be a word or a phrase in a song that you hear quite often that brings you peace and reminds you of him. And he is telling you to tell you that, because that's his way of uplifting you to make you feel better. He feels so much peace and so much joy. He's giving lots of kisses to you and all of the family. And he tells me to tell you that he knows that there's a big celebration about to happen in the family. And he's quite excited about it. He plans on being there, in spirit, of course, and it's going to bring him a lot of joy. And he wants you to watch for your pictures afterwards, because what you may actually see is him presenting himself in your photographs. And spirit will choose to show themselves in photographs as spirit orbs. And what they look like is they are a perfect circle. They are translucent in color, kind of opaque-ish. They're not see-through, but they're a perfect circle, and you will often see them in photographs over a person's heart, around their shoulders, or the top of their head. Okay? So I will leave you with that. Okay, Courtney McDonald. Hi, Ronita. Looking for guidance on choosing a career path that is fulfilling and that I'm passionate about. All right, my dear. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay. All right. So what the angels are saying is that you are well on your way to creating that career for yourself. I almost feel like you're almost there, that you've put a lot of effort already into your studies, and that you're halfway there. I see a lot of green energy, and what that means is work as a healer is very beneficial to you, and it'd be very fulfilling to you. But slightly different direction is what I'm getting. So whatever it is that you're working towards, it is the right thing, but the angels are just saying you just need to go in a slightly different direction. And you will know what that means, and I'm asking the angels to help you with that. So again, the angels are talking about the healing profession being very beneficial and fulfilling to you. But they're also showing me you having a couple of different careers in your lifetime, because they say that you're going to be choosing a career that you can later build on and add to. So if you understand what that means. But of course, please keep in mind that I do private sessions and help people with that type of thing all the time. And we get into more specifics when we're one-to-one and face-to-face. So I'm just going to pull a card for you to kind of help you with that as well. Okay. All right. So the card that got pulled was Waves of Prosperity. And prosperity is financial abundance, right? It's support. It's support in a lot of ways. So new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So With the waves of prosperity, what that means is that you're moving in the right direction. So you're not moving against the current, you're going with the tide, so to speak. So you're on the right path. The exciting opportunities, well, that will be to come, to unfold, right? Because as you jump into that, and the angels are telling me that you're jumping into it like 2 feet ahead, like you're ready to do this. You're just having a lot of anxiety and anxiousness as to whether or not you really are on the correct or chosen path. But you will know, and you will be guided. So again, keep in mind that in private sessions, we can get more into the details of things than we can get tonight. Okay, our time has come to an end, and I noticed that I've been talking like way longer than I normally do, but that's okay. I was just so glad to be back with everybody here today. So I'm stopping our broadcast here tonight, sending everybody off with so much love, so much light, so many angel blessings, and I will see you back here next Thursday for our Angel Talk Thursday. Take care, everyone. Bye.